The Nebraska Cycling League, or the NICL, held their third weekend event of the 2023 season this weekend at Tranquility Park, where middle and high school students from across Nebraska come together to cycle. The race had athletes biking through gravel, tree roots, and up and over a hill to finish each lap. But as exciting as the races are, League Director Bree Campbell says that a lot of her excitement comes from the number of athletes participating this year.
It's kind of exploded. So our first year in 2020, we only had 58 athletes, and now we are at 203. So it's definitely growing, and it's not going to stop.
The organization's predecessor, the Nebraska Interscholastic Cycling Series, was started in 2014 by Millard West head coach Ryan Mosley and his brother, before the Nebraska League was officially founded in 2019. What first started out as a small club sport started by two brothers has grown into a statewide organization and community.
It's not like any other sport, like we don't cut people, we don't put them on the bench. If a kid wants to participate and race, then he can. If he just wants to come out here and cruise for a few laps, he can. Or, if he wants to be hyper competitive, that's fine too.
In addition to racing, the NICL currently offers other programs including Leader Summits for coaches, Grit, which focuses on female recruitment, and NICA Adventure, which allows youth to experience community, camaraderie, and of course, mountain biking.
We got 529, 204.
For the Omaha News, I'm Ben Copeland. The Hot Shops Art Center is a creative space where artists from all over Omaha can go and create, with the name Hot Shops representing the 4 hot studios that make up the heart of the center. This includes an iron forge and blacksmithing shop, a ceramic studio, a metal foundry, and of course, glass blowing. The center is a nonprofit, so to expand and grow, they host events like Friday's second annual fall fundraiser. Hot Shops Executive Director Kim Selmeyer is aiming to add a few additions with the help of this year's fundraiser.
And we are fundraising for things like a new elevator. We don't have an accessible elevator, we have a freight elevator. We will be fundraising for a renovation to the 4th floor so we can invite more of those artists in. So it's so important that creative talent has a place to land here in Omaha.
The Hot Shops Art Center is open 7 days a week, and they encourage the public to come in, see demonstrations, and even sign up for classes if they're interested. Glass Shop Studio Manager Matthew Schrader attributes where he is today on being inspired by watching glass demonstrations.
In 2000, Dale Chihuly, he's a really famous glass artist, had a show over at the Joslin Art Museum right across the street. And I went over there, just was really amazed by it. And it was 3 years later that I took a class here from Crystal Forge and never looked back after that, really. So,
Hot Shops also do events with Boys and Girl Scouts, team building workshops, and even one-on-one workshops in addition to a wide variety of classes. The Nebraska Community Blood Bank is looking to reach a goal of 50,000 blood products by the end of this year.
Thanks, Ben. But if I wanted to donate blood, how would I go about doing that?
Well, if you are interested in donating, there are several drives as well as donation centers open in the area, hosted by Nebraska Community Blood Bank and the Red Cross. And while you can set up an appointment ahead of time, they do accept walk-ins as well.